greatness under no stipulation.
I am Miss Nia Kepra, the dopest hostess.
You gotta think about it.
I know.
If it's okay with you guys, I'm gonna be the dopest hostess.
I really want to be.
Yes. Vote for me.
No.
Yes.
And I'm Tammy with You're On with Tammy.
Awesome. Okay, and I am the Energy Alchemist, the host of The Essence of Hope and the visionary of Here to Give Hope.
Yes. Excellent.
I don't know.
Great.
I'm not feeling that hope thing. I don't know.
People's eyes.
Then open my eyes.
Open them.
Okay, come here. I already know.
You get when Tell us about hope, not dope.
Hope, not dope.
Not dope.
Dope as in I'm dope, not a drug. Like dope.
We don't
I'm
know
dope,
that.
pretty freaking dope.
You trying
You are
to
dope.
slide in subliminal stuff.
You guys are great. This is a great, like...
Right punch.
Yes.
She showed me a picture with a bunch of marijuana leaves on it and stuff.
No, it
Talking
wasn't.
about-
It was a butterfly.
Thought about
It looked like marijuana leaves.
Wonder why he thought it looked like marijuana leaves.
Right. You understand.
She got marijuana in her refrigerator.
How quickly he deflected.
For the record, we're in the state of California right now.
Brown or something or whatever. And no, she don't.
Bishop, she ain't.
It ain't her.
That's oregano.
It's not her.
That's oregano.
CBD, marijuana. That's a whole other discussion.
Say no to drugs.
Say yes to
It's
marijuana.
oregano.
Shapes and
It ain't what
It's the
they
brownie.
think.
Just
Oh, I
don't.
meant CBD.
Just don't taste it. Yeah.
CBD. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
It's a brownie.
It's going to be ABC, CBD, if you and me, girl.
Marijuana.
Not for me.
Me neither.
She was like, I'm gonna stay sane. Nah, loose here.
What you want to talk about that liquor?
Okay.
Yeah.
Strip. You do strip something at the church, twerking for Jesus.
No, we're not gonna do this.
Yes. She like the head of the praise and dancers and whatnot.
For the youth and children.
They like got this mini skirt thing going on that she is
You gotta
trying
clip the
to
paper
implement.
towels on too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta clip the paper towels on the
So
skirt now.
true.
Right.
Just-
the safety pin them on
Just
there.
don't let them bend over. That's all I'm saying.
Why?
That's it. We just
Praise
walk
and worship
nicely.
carefully.
They be like,
Yes.
"We
Teaches
fall
proper
down."
posture.
You know, just watch them. Don't
Keep
try
it
to
classy.
We got it.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, hope.
So hope. So my impact behind Here to Give Hope, which is here to help open people's eyes, is to help people realize that there's more than what they are actually seeing now. Like there's so much more out there, and there's so many outlets and tools to really help you be your authentic self and to truly live.
Authentic.
That's what she said.
Okay. So there's just so many tools out there to help people really be their authentic selves and truly co-create their lives that they truly desire and they deserve, and that they've just just co-creating it with Source, with God, and with themselves, their higher selves, and their ego. Like their ego is really important to really truly creating that lifestyle. So I just want people to have happier, healthier, and wealthier lifestyles. And I learn myself, I apply it, and then I teach it.
Got it. How is define hope in a hopeless world? Because we see more hopelessness and
despair.
hopelessness
Yes.
than we do. And I love what you're talking about, but
It ain't gonna work.
when you go back home,
so
your
negative.
environment
You need some
looks
marijuana.
different from the one. You need some
You need some marijuana. You know how they say
Some
he
Bible
needs
Indian or
milk.
something.
He needs some marijuana.
What's that?
He wasn't worried about no hope.
Where that brownie at, Tammy?
Tell him to get that brownie.
Give him the brownie.
Exactly. Open your crown,
All
chakra,
three.
your third eye.
Okay, exactly. Oh, we gonna be friends.
We just mixed some trouble together. I'm telling you, the pot is brewing right.
Divine timing. Yes.
But I really
Crystal
help
ladder.
them understand that what they see now, like before they're intentional with creating their lives, because a lot of us are what I call, or what other people call, zombies. We're just kind of living. I live that life.
Routine.
Just getting up,
to work.
getting up at 5:30, going to work,
Make the donuts.
sitting in 2 hours of traffic in Virginia, and then making dinner, going to sleep, doing it all over again.
Are you a cannibal?
Had to be here earlier.
West Virginia and the whole. Yeah.
No,
They
Eat 'em
don't
up.
eat people.
So what they do? They
They
incest people?
sleep with their cousins.
Oh, you an incest person?
no. I'm
Okay.
originally from Maryland, so we kind of
what part of
we draw
Maryland?
that line right there.
Okay, great.
Charles County, Maryland. I don't know if you know that,
What
south
city?
of D.C.
So I hail from DC. I transferred from DC. So Ellicott City, Odenton, Bowie, Columbia.
It is, my town is called Bryan's Road.
The town is a road.
I went
That's why she say Charles County.
One stoplight. One
That's
stoplight.
how you
the road
say.
was, and now
Yeah.
it's kind of
And that's
expanded.
like where
but-
the
Right now they got
police
two
department
roads
sits.
yeah, now we got
and a toll booth because they put one
With
in.
Mayberry.
everywhere.
Just no reason.
But it was definitely a small town. I used to call it the Dentist and Menace town because at one point it was a town where you can leave your windows and doors wide open, and
the
your neighbor will
Mayberry.
come by in the morning like, "Hey, just close your door for you because I saw it open enough."
Right.
And then it kind of shifted, but.
She moved into town.
Or move to
It's
Charlotte.
It's like towards Indian Head.
Yes,
It's
I know
right
where
off
that
of 210 down there,
Okay.
south Maryland.
Yes.
So that's right.
So that explains some things.
Yeah, it really does. That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next show, we're gonna get put a pin in that. We're
Yeah,
gonna go back to
put a
being
pin on
hopeless
that
and
one.
helpless in your neighborhood.
But being able to help people recognize like what they see is just a mere like perception of their subconscious mind. And so I help people reprogram their subconscious mind so they can start to see the
See, I
truth.
told you.
turn her
I
car.
know. I told you about reprogramming. So you gonna turn into the man and be trying to reprogram people to think the way you
reboot.
want them to think, and put their
She gonna
blinders on
push
so
their
that
nose
they.
and pull their ear at the same time and reboot.
We're going to start over.
Story.
I'm gonna control alt delete you.
You're right.
My daughter was little. She we would tell her, they would be a little dramatic with their whining, and I would say, "Fix your face, like stop it, right?" And she would literally wiggle her nose to fix her face.
What's that show that day?
Bewitched.
Bewitched.
Yes.
Okay.
So there was a little.
Well, I need a twinkle nose.
Y'all tell me y'all's age
late.
because
I was always on time.
Genie that,
Yeah.
like literally, my mom would tell me to clean up, and I would sit there for about 20 minutes.
Just really thought that was
I really believe if I really thought,
There's no place like home.
I could make a pencil move. Like I truly believe.
There's no
And
place
she would
like
come in
home.
like, you ain't through yet. No. Snap out of it. Almost.
Be trying to delete her.
Gosh, that's really funny.
That is amazing.
So that's the basis of it. That's the surface of it, rather. Is to truly help them understand that they have the power to, like, our minds, our thoughts, our feelings. Really, when we're intentional with shifting them and going more towards what we do want, understanding that we are vibrational beings and that. Sicking in that emotion and in those
Me
thoughts.
about to lick the side of your face. I'm so excited. We're just gonna be talking about all of that. She was like, my spirit animal.
each other in a past life.
Most definitely. Most definitely. So, yeah, so that's the gist of it. Just being able to understand that and be intentional with it, and just things just start to open up for you when you are intentional with it. And when you, like, I just was speaking with a client last night, and we really understood that it all starts when we're kids, whether we want to think it or not.
That's
but
right.
It really does start when we're kids. And he finally understood that, well, when I was a kid, we were in that era where our parents were like, just shut up, do as I say, do as I tell you,
Not as I do.
Right.
and that's it. And you don't have to say, like, but I didn't do it. I
The
don't
good old
care.
days.
Like,
Right.
you guys are all
Are you talking back? I just breathed.
Right.
I was just inhaling. Oh, you gonna inhale? Inhale yell again.
Right.
Breathe one more time.
Yeah, like you got an attitude. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that just reminds me of last night.
Especially when they don't move their lips.
Close that door a little bit too strong. The wind did it.
Ain't that much wind in the world.
Wind out of you.
You know, black moms are so creative with their threats.
It got to be.
It's gotta be.
Why?
Why?
It's false.
To it.
It's not false.
It is. Y'all ain't doing it. I brought you in this world. I'll take you out. You ain't taking nobody out of nothing.
Okay, let me take back this.
Lying to the
Very
folks.
true. Very true.
Well, we can't take them out because God brought them here, so He gave them to us. So no, I
No,
can't
you can't
take
murder them.
No, I'm not gonna murder children because
People do that.
orange don't look good on me for a long period of time.
She said for a long period.
No, I'm not murdering children, but
That's a good thing. That's a good church
sometimes
teaching
you
there.
know, I am gonna hit you into your throat. Yeah.
Oh.
Don't touch it, right?
Yo, throat. Right.
Yeah, so that's not make believe. No, that's actually gonna happen. Keep on.
No, you.
Oh, I back up every threat I deliver. Understand
And
this.
don't be a threat. It's a promise.
It's
gonna happen.
At some point in time, you shall experience
I just
this.
threaten to take their technology away. Nowadays, that is the end of the world. I will cut the
right.
Wi-Fi off. Say something else. Turn it all the way
That
off.
don't even work with mine. You can take them off sports. Nowhere.
You got to beat them.
3 meals a day.
That's the only way they learn.
You gotta trick them. You gotta like hit them like when they're not in that state of agitation or agitating you or rebelling, and you get them in that moment of sincerity where you like, so what's your favorite thing to do? What do you really enjoy?
So you do some inquiring.
Yeah, do some inquiring first.
And then take
and
it away.
then
and
take
snatch
that
it.
away in that moment where,
Just
when
kill
they
their
are
hopes,
acting
their
up.
dreams.
Absolutely.
Just take it away from them and cause them
And it is
not
in
to
their life.
be the fullness of joy
really
that is what's
baby.
on the
Are you going to
inside of them.
Shakira's? What time is Shakira's slumber party? It's on Friday, right?
You're excited about it? Yeah. Well, you're not going.
That's what I'm talking about. Fill them up and drop.
That's how we gonna plan out all your outfits.
It's kind of bad.
Pajamas somewhere. Do you like
Twisted
these?
it all
They
up.
got the little footy in them?
Go ahead and pack your bag, girl, and put it in the closet because it ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
I did my daughter
Return.
like that. She was cheering and she got a grade on her report card and I let her dress out and everything. And you're gonna sit right down them bleachers. You're not gonna cheer.
With the cheerleading uniform.
With the cheerleading uniform on. Homecoming. Sit right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Make
Yeah,
them taste
you
it.
have to be creative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her daughter needed hope. What she saw was real.
Yeah.
Your speech had nothing.
It came direct to the pass.
I hope I was up there.
That's hilarious.
That was it.
hope I could cheer
Is it
up.
harder to encourage a child into a state of hope and authenticity or an adult?
Harder, I would definitely say an adult. The children are just so much more receptive. They're so new. They're so
Pure,
open.
more still
They're
pure,
not
more
as
pure.
tainted. This is why, as an adult, we really work on that inner child work.
Yes.
Because that's what became tainted, which created you to start to live the life that you were living.
Right.
And where you chose to live. And it was interesting because I went to back to school night at my daughter's school. And the principal was speaking about how important it was to have your children come to school on time. It's not the children's fault per se.
Right.
The child isn't there on time. It's usually the
parent.
parents.
Right.
We're running late. We're not having you in a routine at night, so you're waking up late or whatever the case may be. And he made a really good point that think about adults now coming to work late, going to appointments late. Going anywhere, just.
banging my door.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna move.
Yes.
Control yourself.
It's like a tap.
All right now. All right now.
It's okay. See,
Just saying, it just starts with a tap. Next thing you know, punch in the eye. Just trying to stop the madness. That's all. Nip it in the bud.
Next thing I'm like,
Exactly.
Shout out at the chair.
Exactly.
Put a scar back.
That loud crash on the show.
I've had plenty of people say, "Will you stop hitting me?" I'm like, "It's just because I'm engaged right now."
And I'm excited about this.
Active listener. I'm trying to make sure you awake for
I'm
this
triggering you. I'm
conversation.
triggering your mind.
Oh my God.
But it
I'm gonna beat
was.
this into you.
He said that it was it starts now, and it's not a habit that they've created. It's a habit that has been programmed into them, and it's important to like be aware of that habit, which is what I help a lot of people do. Is just be aware of what is going on, what has happened, and then accept that, and then take massive action to change it or live off of it.
When I was younger, we were in Germany. We had to travel to get to church, and I remember now I wouldn't. It was a journey
because we all travel.
Right,
so like 1 mile, 2 miles, by foot, by
it
train.
was probably about 30, 35 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. Like, it was more than 30 minutes, less than an hour.
Wow.
To get there. And I remember today, because, wait, let me back up. My brother literally wrote a song as a kid, L-A-T-E, L-A-T-E. If we gonna be there, we gonna be L-A-T-E. Because we were always late.
So,
Our entire family was always late. And like you said, we were the drivers. It was. But I think when we think back about that habit, and me and my siblings, we broke it. Like, we had to break it because it was customary. Because of the distance, it was excused if we were late for church. Like, it was like, oh, but they come from. But that was church. But then it trickled into every event, every party we was going to, everything. It was almost instilled in my parents, well, we're coming from so far. Why don't we just leave earlier?
Right.
Why isn't that?
No. You women.
You just get up.
No.
It wasn't my parents.
women.
My parents. I got a mama and a daddy.
Women.
It ain't a women. It's a mama and a daddy.
Have an issue with being fashionably late.
That's gonna have something to do with me.
No, colored people have an issue with being fashionably.
Because if you're supposed to be there at 7, y'all ain't
Exactly.
showing up at 7. You showing up at 7:15, 7:30. You not showing up at 7. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Well, it depends on what type of event it is.
What it is.
Yeah.
Well, if
it
if it's
depends on
food
what it
early, if it's food at 7, you're gonna be there at 7. But if
No,
they're serving
not
food
really.
at 7:30, y'all coming at 7:30.
No, it just depends on what type of
If
event.
it's a party, I'm
it's
not.
church.
The party starts at
Church, I'm
9.
on time.
I'm not showing up at 9.
Because nobody's gonna be there at 9. There's not really
Exactly.
anybody else there at
No,
9.
that's a party.
Everybody
if it's
comes
a
at
church
11.
service,
But if you're there,
that begins
that's all
when I
that
want you in
matters.
place.
I can't party by myself.
Yeah, set the
party by
stage,
yourself.
get you a little groove.
And
Yes,
that's what's
warming
good
up
answer
this.
by myself.
Yeah, be a leader. A leader shows up first.
Yeah.
And leaves last.
Yeah.
Right? You the first one there, you last one to leave. You helping to clean up. That's a leader.
Yeah.
Not
I
at
was
a
getting,
party.
I was with you too.
Even at a party.
for me,
Them condoms don't need to be staying there on the floor.
Wait.
What party did you go to? He went to a Shades of Grey party. He went to a 50 Shades party by himself.
Just saying. Gotta clean
Where they
up.
was-
Clean up.
And what time is it?
What
What time is this party?
This is a late night party. A late.
I think it like depends on who the person is, because for me, I would get anxious knowing that I was going to be late, and it really controlled my life. And I had to take acceptance of it and shift it. That's when I was going through my transformation. I knew that was one of the first things I needed to work on, because I would be in the car honking at everybody, let's go! And I had to shift it because I had to recognize it wasn't really me, and I had to like just be in the divine timing of things. But I enjoyed being on time because I have ADHD, and it's a gift. I love it. So it's not one of those
Embrace
things where
it.
I'm
Know how
like,
to use
oh my
it.
God, no, I
Right.
love it. I feel like it's a true gift that I have.
You take pills for it?
No, I don't.
She embraces
So
it.
I embrace it and work with it and find my weaknesses, and then find someone else to cover that
Cover that,
weakness.
right.
Shift. Just saying. Trying to help you.
She didn't say that. She said
To the light side. To the light. I like your life.
The workers' comp now.
But I
Injured
would.
on the job.
I would. I enjoyed being there early, because when I arrived late, I would be even more anxious because of all the people and all the energy.
Everybody's looking at you.
looking
Right,
at you.
everyone's looking like, who's that lady?
That was a white event that you were going to. That event had white folk.
Well, I
You
did
showed up
say in
60
the
seconds
beginning,
late.
it was the
Exactly.
Dennis the Menace of town.
And grab my purse. Hello,
That's what that
darling.
was.
Does your mother work in the kitchen?
You guys are great.
Oh, you said delivery.
You guys are pretty. So I like watching people come in and
Right.
then interacting with that way where I didn't feel so swarmed of energy. And then you go to work late, everybody's like, oh, there she goes again. Because I was a little notorious sometimes at
Coming to work
moments. going to work late when I did work a 9 to 5.
Yeah. How did that work out for you? You
That's
did.
what she did.
Worked in 9 to 5.
Find your weakness.
This is why I don't do that anymore.
Can I see you in the office for a second?
You're a great employee, but
Yeah, so.
well, it was only 2 minutes today.
But if you add them up all week long,
your
you know,
parents, that
and
was an
then
excuse.
it seems like you're on time to leave for lunch, and yeah, so we're
time to clock
clocking back in 17 minutes late, and you stayed on the phone talking to Ray Shad. I think it was about 37 minutes, and then you went to the bathroom. Is your
Selfies.
stomach hurting? Because you were gone for 24 minutes,
That's
and
why
Sent
I
on
can't be
Facebook.
when you
an
came
employee
back,
anymore.
you sent out
Tell
one
me what to
email
do
and
with my
clocked out
time.
early. So.
Yep. That's why
You
I
clocked out
was
early,
late.
but you clocked in late.
Right.
Get the
Exactly.
key word.
Out.
point.
Definitely.
So we're going to take a break and do an intervention because apparently
Who she is is not who she was. No, who
She has been delivered.
We're gonna have to
Who she was
fix,
is not who she is.
we're gonna
Yes.
fix some things during the break and come back, and she's
Hopefully
gonna
we'll
be
come back on
completely
time. She not manning
out-commised.
the equipment.
Yeah, her true
gonna be a little
authentic
late.
self. Family, you're tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media.
The voice of the community.
The community.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
No, that
that was
wasn't
not
Miguel.
Miguel.
That wasn't Miguel.
No, Miguel.
You don't.
Mira.